Greetings everyone, thanks for tuning in once again to this channel, a great place where you can get the latest strategies and techniques on digital marketing. Now before I get into the topic of this video, I want to take a quick second to share with you guys a tool and a resource that I use to make a lot of videos, including this one. It comes from one of my brand partners. So I know when I make these videos, I usually communicate very well. My statements are usually clear and concise, and I can't take all the credit. In fact, right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm actually reading a script to help me communicate the message. I'm actually standing in front of a green screen. This is all made possible using the BigVu app. Instead of just tripping over my words and doing 5, 6, 7, 12, 32 takes, I can put together my videos really quickly, look very professional, and I would suggest if you're interested in making videos or doing a presentation, download the BigVu app. It just makes things so easier. If you click on the link that I put in the description of this video, you will actually get $15 off your subscription. That actually would equal a free month because the app is $15 monthly if you decide to use the monthly payment subscription. So I hope you enjoyed that last offer. And of course, if you'd like to learn more about it, all you got to do is just click on the link that I provided in the description of this video so that you can check it out. Now, I want to give you full disclosure. When you click on that link to purchase the product, I will get a little commission, but that commission is actually put towards this channel and it helps it grow so that I can provide more content for you like this in the future. So thank you for your support. COVID-19 has obviously turned the whole world upside down. And it's unfortunate, but we've lost a lot of great people. And if you've lost somebody, I just want to first of all start from human to human and say that you have my deepest condolences and my love. And I am virtually hugging you right now with peace and serenity. So I wanted to first start off with that. Secondly, I want to also stress to you as a small business owner, if you're going through some changes right now, I understand it. I get it. It's obviously not easy. And some things now is kind of in a way threatening how your business is going to survive. So you may be watching this video because you have no choice but to use another method to operate your business online. And this is going to be a good video for you. I'm going to go through a good bit of stuff that you as a small business owner are going to need to know, consider, and think about as you start to build that digital presence for your business. So let's get into it. Okay, so you noticed I said digital presence. Having a digital presence is just like a physical presence, and I use that term like a metaphor because the same efforts that you put into building your business physically, investments, resources, whatnot, is the same efforts you're really going to have to put into building your business virtually. And there's a lot of things that you just are going to have to really do to make it right. And I would be remiss if I didn't stress this from the beginning. Yeah, you would definitely want to have someone that's dedicated to this process on the digital business. Because if you're that small business owner that says, I'm going to try to learn all of this myself, and you may be that small business owner that says, I can't afford to hire somebody else right now. And if that's you, I get that. I'm just simply saying, find someone, whether it's someone on your team, or if you can invest into someone to hire like a freelance digital marketing consultant. I made a video that can help you as well. The 10 mistakes businesses make for hiring digital marketing consultants. I would encourage you to check that out. But if you can afford to just set someone apart to focus on that, that's going to really help the success of it all, because there's just a lot of things that's involved in this. And I don't want to sugarcoat it. I mean, there's some things that everyone can do, but then there's some things that someone that is focused into the process is going to need to be able to be focused into that process. So definitely start off with that. Now, when your business is online, there's some things that a lot of people are going to kind of start to inquire about. What your business is, what your business offers, where your business is located, and everything else. And those things are kind of the basic preliminaries, but a true firm foundation for your digital presence online starts with the brand and the brand identity. Now, the brand identity not only represents the logo, the tagline, and consistent themes, it also represents the personality of your brand. And I say personality like as if it was actually a person And if you're a small business owner, I would encourage you to just sit down for a second and think about your business and treat it and think about it as if it was a person sitting in the room. How would that person communicate with you? Now, if you're a small business owner, you may be saying that's a little unorthodox and that's kind of above where I'm aiming for. I'm saying this for a specific reason. Major corporations do this. And the reality is major corporations weren't always major corporations. They were a small business just like you at one point, but they attached a strategy to their brand and understood the strategy perfectly through the personality and identity of that brand. And that's something that you can do. So think about who your business is and how they would interact with you. Now, once you do that, then you can put together messages that will work perfectly for your audience. And I will explain a little bit more on the audience portion in a quick second, but sit down, put together your brand's personality, think about it, and make it work so that, you know, people can understand exactly what to expect from your brand. Now, the audience is the other thing. You know, every digital platform has an audience that is following it and engaging with it. And obviously, if you're a small business owner, you may be one of those small business owners that is saying, well, what's the challenge for me is having a group of customers, consumers that are from the older demographic where they're not that technologically savvy, or they may just have what I call sometimes a phobia of technology. Now, a phobia of technology is just like how it sounds, a fear of interacting with electronic technological devices. And I've learned about it in my experience working with technology. A lot of times it roots to other things other than the actual technological device. But if you have those consumers that, you know, are interacting with your business on the local level and they're like your dedicated customer base, don't give up, because there's still a reality to the fact that they may be an older crowd, but they probably have someone younger in their circle that can help them. And also too, there's also a strategy you can create as a small business that will intertwine the presence of your physical business with the digital business. Here's a prime example. If you own like a consignment shop or a small retail store, you might, you know, have a consumer that might be on the older side that loves to shop in your store to find good deals, to find good clothes, to save a couple of dollars on, to find a good bargain. And they may not know exactly that you offer promotions, but if you create a promotion that will encourage someone to sign up for your email list or go to your website and do that, then there's a possibility that older consumer may contact or may interact with that younger consumer to find out how they can use that coupon the next time they visit your store. So, or if you're a restaurant, or if you're a dentist office or a veterinarian, whatever the case may be, there's other examples of how that works. So create a culture of how you can integrate your physical business with your digital business, even when you have an older consumer base. Because I can guarantee you that older consumer base may not be as active, but they will interact when it comes to a value that will matter mostly to them. And I can guarantee you that it's always worked and it will continue to work. Now, on each platform with the audience that's attached to that platform online, there is obviously different methods and different strategies on how to communicate on all of these platforms. Social media has been a big deal. This is one of many other tools for digital marketing. So I want to first stress that, because some people now may just think about just social media. But the reality is, before social media became a primary source of information and interaction, there were still websites, there were still search engines, and there were still other means online that people use to shop and to consume. Social media has just been a big thing because a lot of people are interacting with it. But with social media, each platform like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram has an audience that's on those platforms. Facebook is actually right now the biggest platform with the most users on it. So that's something to consider. But Instagram, Twitter, now we see an emerging platform called TikTok, that's been building up with some of the younger audiences. Snapchat is another popular one. All of these audiences and users interact differently on each platform. So you have to think about exactly how the personality of your brand, which is why I said identifying that personality first is important, will talk to each of these consumers on each different platform. So if you are going to build up a message, build up a strategy, those are some things to consider. And this is something that actually is going to be the general rule of thumb, no matter whenever the time period will be. Right now, this is September 2020. And obviously, I'm talking about things that's present in this exact moment. But one general thumb that I can guarantee you will always stay the same, no matter whether you're watching this video in 2021 or 2041, you have to always have a strategy on how to communicate to the audiences where they are. So think about that. Digital marketing is just like a wave in the ocean, and you have to be able to be able to understand the waves and ride them as they come and go. That's probably a good analogy that I would give you. The platform that you must first have, regardless of any other form of platform on the digital space, would be your website. Because your website is literally like your store or your physical location, because it's going to pretty much represent your business virtually, and you're going to have good imagery that represents your business on your website. So that involves you maybe hiring a photographer, to take pictures of your business, take pictures of your products. If you offer services, you might just want to have pictures of your representatives doing services, have feedback and surveys that's included onto that website. But you have to really make sure the website is interactive. In other words, people should be able to do things when they go to your website. Websites aren't like bulletin boards. Like once upon a time, when websites and the internet was growing, they were kind of like virtual bulletin boards. But now people have the ability to shop online. People have the ability to set up appointments online. People have the ability to chat with people online. So those are things you have to have on your website as a small business owner. And there's a couple of resources that I will give you before I end this video where you can get all of this stuff actually started for free right now in this moment. The first one that I would encourage you would be Constant Contact, because Constant Contact will give you 60 days where you can create that website. You can, if you want to create your logo, you can recreate your logo, structure it, and you could also create an email marketing strategy and an email marketing list, which is also very important as well. So Constant Contact, like I said, is a good tool. Another tool that I would encourage you that you can get for free for 14 days would be Promo Republic. Promo Republic is what's called a content management system, where you can have all of your posts for social media and other digital marketing platforms all in one place, scheduled at certain times to go to each place. And I love Promo Republic because it actually includes a feature where you can post to Instagram directly. So that's a little different from Hootsuite, because Hootsuite has an Instagram post tool, but it doesn't allow you to post directly to it. So that's another thing. And finally, another tool which is brand new and that I'm very proud to talk about would be RelyCircle. RelyCircle actually is a tool that will allow you to enable your customers to refer your business to their friends and family. And as a small business owner, I hear it all the time. Word of mouth is my best tool, and that will always be the best tool for any business. So RelyCircle enables, the customer to recommend your business to other customers and get a cash reward when they do that. I've also made a video about RelyCircle in its entirety. So if you want to learn more about that, I've also will provide a link to that as well. Like I said earlier, guys, this is obviously a time where you have a lot of decisions to make and a lot of changes to go through. So if you are interested in considering hiring me as your digital consultant, I would encourage you to click on the link in the video where you can schedule a time to talk with me. And I will let you also know you can go to my website and check out more about me as well. The talk with me is going to be actually a consultation, and I do have a a fee for that, which is also on my website. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you did find it helpful. Please hit the like, subscribe button, because there will be more videos just like this one that will help you through COVID-19. And also, I promise you, I'm gonna do my best to make sure that the topics are relevant to the things that are kind of challenges for small business owners and other businesses in general during COVID-19. Give me some comments if you have any questions or any comments. Just put them in the comment box. So until next time, stay tuned for greatness.